Welcome to Band Stories, the channel that tells the story of the greatest bands of all time. Today, we'll be talking about one of the most iconic bands in music history, the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees are a pop music band formed by brothers Barry, Robin, and Maurice Gibb in 1958 in Brisbane, Australia. They started their musical career in childhood, performing on television and radio shows. In 1960, the family moved to Manchester, England, where the brothers began playing in nightclubs. In 1967, the band released their first album, Beegees One Street, featuring hits such as To Love Somebody and Massachusetts. From there, they became one of the most popular bands of the 70s, with hits like Stayin Alive, Night Fever, and How Deep Is Your Love, which became disco-era classics. Although the Bee Gees' music was very popular, the band also had its share of controversies. In the mid-70s, many music critics accused the Bee Gees of being responsible for the death of rock music due to their popularization of disco sound. In addition, the band's success was hindered by the so-called Disco Demolition Night effect, a protest promoted in 1979 by a radio DJ that led to the boycott of disco music in many places. In the late 70s, the Bee Gees' popularity began to decline, but they continued to be successful worldwide, with live performances and composing music for other artists. Unfortunately, Maurice Gibb passed away in 2003, but the other brothers continued to make music until Robin's death in 2012. Despite becoming known for their disco music in the 70s, the Bee Gees actually went through several musical phases throughout their career. In the 60s, they were known as a psychedelic pop band and also experimented with folk rock. In the 80s, they reinvented themselves as a soft rock band. In addition, the Bee Gees also had a successful career as songwriters, writing songs for other artists such as Barbra Streisand, Woman in Love, Diana Ross, Chain Reaction, and Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, Islands in the Stream. However, the Bee Gees' success was also accompanied by controversies and scandals. In the mid-80s, Barry Gibb faced bribery charges in a case involving music producer Robert Stigwood. Although he was acquitted, the case tarnished the band's image. Additionally, the Bee Gees' reputation was affected by rumors that they had plagiarized some of their songs from other artists. One example was the accusation that How Deep Is Your Love had been copied from a song by the soul group Tavares. Despite these controversies, the Bee Gees continued to make music and inspire generations of artists. Their disco music is considered one of the main symbols of 70s culture, and they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1997. In summary, the story of the Bee Gees is marked by success, controversy, and tragedy. They were one of the most popular bands of the 70s, and their music continues to be loved worldwide.